This is the Rob and Roz Recap.
I have a question. Where have the speed cameras gone in 2026?
So,
Where have they gone? So I drive from this studio in Midrand and I get off at the Rosebank off-ramp in Johannesburg at Glenhove, right? If you come through the Buccleuch interchange heading into Joburg, there are the two bridges, the pedestrian bridges near Marlborough Drive.
yeah.
Under one of those bridges, there was a camera, like a mobile camera that they came and set up. I often drove past and I saw the cops sitting next to it. It was there every single workday last year. Every night I drove home, I saw someone get flashed by this camera. Have not seen it once in 2026. Selfde story. In Pretoria, as ek na my ouers toe gaan, or if I'm coming back from my mom and dad, that stretch past Jean Avenue before you get to Eupheus, just after the Gautrain Bridge.
Yeah.
There's that little bridge where the road runs underneath, and there's that stretch of bushes. There was always a camera in those
Hiding
bushes.
there.
In the 100 zone, there always. Mense wat in Pretoria bly, jy ry daai pad, jy weet. I haven't seen it in 2026 yet. Waar is al die cameras? Did they just forget to take them out of the box after New Year's?
If I think about the one on the M1 that you are speaking about.
Ja.
Daai een, dit was soos 'n static een. It was there. Like you knew, even if there wasn't a wit karretjie in the bushes, you knew that thing was there.
But it was a mobile. It was on a tripod. They put it out every day.
Yeah.
I watched them coming to collect it every night.
Oh.
Where are the cameras? Like, is it just me? Have other routes around suddenly got cameras that didn't have? Are you suddenly being schneid because you drive too fast on a route that never had a camera last year and now every day there's a camera there?
But
Ek weet nie waar die kameras is nie.
dalk, hier is my raaiskoot vir hierdie situasie. Dalk, omdat mense weet daai kameras is daar. Want daai stretch is mos 100, né? So
Ja.
you're coming from 120 into 100, né? So, dalk, omdat mense soos jy so vertroud was en so net, like, you were so convinced that that thing is going to be there, now I'm going to slow down to my 100 for that camera not to flash me, and dan gaan ek 120. We are not condoning speeding. I'm saying that this is what people do sometimes.
Dominique says that camera by Jean Avenue is there sometimes now. They're just rolling it out with an element of surprise, which is fine. Look, I don't mind. I try not to speed in general.
Yeah.
I try and behave myself. It's not like, oh, there's no camera on my route home. Now I'm going to go, all Vin Diesel on us here.
But some people do go all Vin Diesel, but apparently you can't do that in Mpumalanga anymore. Driekie stuur vir ons 'n boodskap. Robin Ross, die kameras is nou almal in Middelburg. Mpumalanga.
Somebody else said they've all moved to Polokwane. It's Kelly. They're all in Polokwane. Suddenly we've got cameras everywhere.
Yeah, so Stephen makes a good point, and this is something that I actually read about last year, that the company that was providing the technology, ek ken nou nie die hele storie woord vir woord nie, and we will put up the story on jackarandfm.com in a bit with all of the correct links to the stories that we're referencing. But there was apparently a little bit of a, nie onder ons nie, maar die kontrak met die diensverskaffer wat die kameras gediens het en seker gemaak het alles is werkend en so voort. Die kontrak het verval en sekere van die kameras is nie online nie. Soos Hanlie sê, dan sê Stefan sê dit ook dat maybe they just are not out because they haven't been paid.
They haven't been paid.
Yeah, you can't have my technology for free.
At least get 3 sticks and a painted Tupperware and put them there and make us think there's a camera. Otherwise we're just going to go bananas around here. You can't have that.
But are you? That's my question. That is my question.
Are you going to misbehave if you don't know there's a camera? That's a good question.
Is the camera genre? Someone stole the cameras near my genre.
Tell Rosie honestly, if you know there are no cameras on the road, are you behaving yourself or not?
Yeah.
Ons wil weet, 084-8500942. Let's find out how good and well behaved we are.
Jacaranda FM.
Is jy gehoorsaam? JJ, ons is baie lief vir jou. Hy sê ek chill en luister Jacaranda FM om te unwind na werk. So JJ is behaving himself, but we got a really interesting voice note in, and then there's another message we got from Jeff on text that I also want to read in conjunction with this voice note.
Hi team, I was paying on average like 1,500 a month for speeding fines cameras. Some months nothing, some months 3. Then I decided to start driving like my grandfather, 60 in a 60 zone, 80 in a 80 zone, 100 in a 100 zone, and I try and stick to like 110, 115 on the highway. The best part is my fuel consumption has gone from 10 litres on 100 to 6.8 litres on 100. Not only am I saving the 1,500 rand fines I was paying a month, I'm also saving about 1 tank of fuel, which is another 1,500. So I'm ook by nie nou, ek ry stadig.
Ja, nee, kyk.
Hand up. Ek ry ook stadig. Ek het die dingetjie in my kar vir my versekering wat natuurlik nou meet of ek nou oor die spoedgrens is of sulke goed. Jeff says the same. I hate paying fines. It's a total waste of money, so I stick to the limit. After nearly 40 years of driving, I've had maybe 5 speeding fines.
I mean, yes.
I'm that person that I'll drive through a roadblock. I was like, trek my af. Trek my af.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Ek verstaan, jy. Trek my af. I ain't got nothing to hide. And then they'll still say to me, oh, but here is one. This is one that you might have forgotten about. Shame. We got a message in to say that from Little Nolo, she's giving us a traffic update. The traffic is not so lekker on Witkoppen towards Main Road. Sad face, sad face.
Shame.
Sorry, Little Nolo.
It's all the people that should be paying their fines and driving a bit better. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Ja, met of sonder kameras ry ek volgens wat die padkondisies en die verkeer toelaat. Soms bietjie vinniger as wat ek moet, maar nooit soveel as om iemand of myself in gevaar te stel nie. Because at the end of the day, those limits are there for a reason, Rob Forbes. So just because you don't see the cameras doesn't mean they are not there.
I behaved myself on the whole. But there's something coming that is going to make all of us behave properly.
Correct.
It's going to make all of us drive well. When that petrol price increase comes in next month, you will see us driving in the most relaxed, fuel-efficient 20-kilometer under the speed limit fashion that is humanly possible.